house that hunts who enter. The old house stood at the end of the broken road, half hidden by dead trees and thick fog. Its roof sagged like a tired spine, and its windows were black holes that swallowed light. No birds flew near it. No insects made sound. Everyone in the nearby village knew one rule: never enter the house after sunset. That was why Ryan, Samir, and Nita stood in front of it at midnight. "It's just a house," Ryan said, though his voice was not confident. "People exaggerate." Samir adjusted the flashlight in his hand. "People don't exaggerate this much." 30 people disappeared. Nita stared at the door. "Then why does it look like it's waiting for us?" The wind suddenly stopped. The house creaked. Ryan reached out and pushed the door. It opened slowly, with a long, tired groan. The moment all three stepped inside, the door slammed shut. Darkness swallowed them. Nita screamed. Samir turned on his flashlight. The light shook in his hand, revealing a dusty hallway. The walls were covered with old paintings, faces twisted in fear, mouths open as if screaming. Ryan tried the door. It would not move. "It's locked," he said. "No," Nita whispered. "It's sealed." The air felt thick, warm, and wrong, like breathing inside something alive. A deep sound echoed through the house. Thump, 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 like a heartbeat. The floor vibrated. Words slowly appeared on the wall, carved by invisible hands. "Enter together. Leave apart." Samir stepped back. "That's not funny." The house responded with a low laugh. The lights flickered on by themselves, glowing a sick yellow. 3 paths appeared ahead. A staircase going up, a corridor to the left, a corridor to the right. From somewhere deep inside the house came a dragging sound. Something was moving. The dragging grew louder, slow, patient. A tall shadow appeared at the far end of the hallway. It did not run. It did not rush. It walked, as if it knew there was no escape. The shadow stepped into the light. Its body was thin and stretched, its arms too long, its head tilted at an unnatural angle. Its face looked unfinished. Eyes too deep, mouth stitched shut. Nita cried, "What is that?" The thing tilted its head. The stitches on its mouth slowly tore open. "I am the house," it said in a voice like cracking wood, "and I hunt those who enter." Samir shouted, "Run!" They scattered in terror. The house screamed with joy. Samir ran down the right corridor. Doors slammed shut behind him as he passed, cutting off his return. The flashlight flickered. The walls began to move, tightening like ribs. Samir burst into a room filled with mirrors. Every mirror showed him, but each reflection was different. One was smiling. One was crying. One had no eyes. The door behind him vanished. The mirrors spoke together. "You were warned." The shadow appeared in the reflections, standing closer in each mirror. Samir backed away. "Please, I just wanted to see." The floor turned soft. Hands pushed out from beneath it, grabbing his legs. The shadow stepped out of the mirror, placed a hand on Samir's shoulder. "Curiosity feeds us." The mirrors shattered. The light went out. The house's heartbeat grew stronger. Nita ran left, her breath burning her chest. She entered a beautiful room. Sunlight streamed through clean windows. The walls were bright. The air smelled warm. Her childhood home. Her mother stood in the kitchen, smiling. "You came back." Nita froze. "You're not real." Her mother's smile widened too far. "This house builds dreams from fear," the voice said. The walls melted. The room twisted. The house became a tall forest of black wood, and the shadow stood among the trees like a god. "You wish to go home," it said. "Stay forever." Roots wrapped around Nita's feet. She screamed for Ryan. The shadow leaned close. "The house keeps what it comforts." The forest closed in. Another scream was silenced. Ryan ran upstairs, steps cracking beneath him. He reached the attic. At the center stood a glowing symbol, an ancient circle carved into the floor, pulsing like a living thing. Around it floated faces. Samir, Nita, dozens more, all screaming silently. The The shadow rose behind him, now taller than the ceiling. "You remember now," it said. Ryan fell to his knees. Memories flooded back. Years ago, a ritual, 3 children, a promise to seal something evil inside a house. Ryan had survived. The others had not. "You left us," the shadow said. "So the house calls you back." The attic began to collapse. "You can end it," the shadow whispered, "or become it." Ryan looked at the trapped faces. Tears fell. "I'm sorry," he said. He stepped into the circle. The symbol flared with light. The house screamed in pain. The shadow dissolved into smoke. Morning light touched the forest. The old house collapsed into dust and ash. Villagers later found one man walking out of the fog. Ryan, alone. He never spoke again. But at night, when the fog returns, a new house appears deep in the forest, breathing, waiting. And when 3 friends grow curious enough to enter, the door opens by itself.